I will open the Recreation Commission for August 7th, 2024 at 4:31 PM. Thank you everyone for coming on short notice. Hannah Stevens did reach out, and so she is excused from the meeting. She can't make it this afternoon. I just want to do a quick Zoom meeting. Jean asked me to do this as we've got, I tried to reach out to her today. I don't think she was in the office. Somewhere between $100 and $200 left in the state grant that we had not spent. The netting came in lower than expected. The quote was about $100 lower than what we ended up being charged. So I think she was hoping we would, the two roofs we did in the recreation budget, we would transfer the remaining amount in the grant, the cost of the remaining amount, those into the grant just to cover the full 20,000. So I don't know if anyone has any questions. If not, I'd be looking for a motion to transfer the cost of the roofs at Martin Road done through the 2024 Recreation Commission budget and transfer that cost to the remaining funds left over in the earmark grant from the state for 2024.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Motion made by John. I think Jen beat Tim for the second.
Sorry, Tim.
Any other questions or comments?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, that's right. We got to do a roll call. All in favor? Ryan Hogan, aye. Let's go in alphabetical order. Bone, Inferno, Gosselin.
That would be a good call. Prudent. Tim Bone and I.
John Furno, aye.
Jennifer Goslin, aye.
Okay, so that's unanimous. Thank you very much for that. I'll let Jean know that we have done that. Number 2 was the meeting minutes. Around noontime, I sent out the meeting minutes for our 2 meetings ago, 327. I was hoping to get those approved. Did anyone get a chance to review those?
I did. I moved to approve the minutes of 3/27/24.
I did read them as well. I was not to muddy the waters here, but I did have a quick suggested change, just a clarification. On item 2 there, I wasn't looking for town personnel, which I think in my mind would defer to the highway folks. I was referring more to the school personnel, thinking that if it's a school sponsored event that they should be a part of it. And while it didn't come to fruition, I don't want to throw more stuff at the highway people. I just want people to know that.
Should
Understood.
I remove town? Just say adding personnel? Would that be better?
Maybe to strike town and insert school.
We don't really have any say in the school personnel, right? That's when we talked about adding the new position and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's where it morphed to. But my long-standing thought in my head was that the school should do it. I rescind the suggested amendment and I second John's motion.
Okay, you don't want to remove town and just put personnel on there? Possibility of adding personnel to help? Does that make things a little smoother?
If Commissioner Furno would like to entertain that amendment, we can do that.
So moved. Yep. Sounds good.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor to amend and approve the 2024 budget by removing town personnel from item 2 and just referring it to personnel. We'll go same order. Roll call vote. Hogan, aye.
Bone and I.
Furno, aye.
Goslin, aye.
Excellent. I do not have anything else.
Does that mean I can finally sign for the National Grid now?
So we've approved those meeting minutes. So when I will send those to Jean and see if she gives us the thumbs up or not.
You'll be all done this by the time this happens.
No, you won't.
Sign for next year, right?
I guess.
Yeah. So we will see on that. I guess the other thing I would say, I did hear from Brett. I don't know if you remember, he came to the volleyball, talk about the volleyball, CN volleyball court up on Morton Road.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did,
Brett.
they did spend a Saturday up there weeding and working it through. And I know they did play on it at least 1 or 2 nights. I don't know. Last I spoke to him, he was talking about trying to set up a night during the summer, but they did clean it up there. They had 7 or 8 girls from the high school team who helped in. You know, from the pictures, it looked pretty good. So I think he needs, really make it sharp. He probably needs a little more consistent sand, but that's a longer term project down the road. But that is coming along. I know that was talked about in our last meeting.
Mhm.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to discuss? Anything came up in the last 48 hours?
I have nothing.
Okay.
All right, I'd be looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Motion made by John, seconded by Jen. Roll call vote, same order. Ryan Hogan, aye.
Bona night.
Carno, I.
Goslin, aye.
All right, we're adjourned at 4:37 PM. Thank you very much, everybody.